All right, Patreon, early access, YouTube, let's bring it in really quick. How to get up off the wall when a guy's putting pressure on you. And if you hear any ambient noise, it's just Armando to my right. Shoot him real quick, shoot him real quick. Armando. So now, you have your guy pushing you against the wall. He's controlling your head with his, in this case, his right hand. First thing I want to do is I want to get this hand off of my head. I do that by stripping his wrist and pulling his thumb towards the center of his body. From this position, I go collar tie, and I focus on getting his head going off to his left. As I do that, he's forced to post on the mat with his right hand. As soon as I do that, I focus my energy on getting my shin to the wall and getting head and hip height. Now, this is the advantage that I have. Now, the negative is that my back's against the wall, right? So he goes single leg, I shoot my heel to my ass, and I go shoelaces to the mat, and I put a blocker in place to stop him from getting around to my back. From here, I push my opponent's head to the mat, I sprawl my hips heavy, and I focus on going behind my opponent where I can gain advantage. I've now officially turned the tables where I have him facing the wall and my back is facing the center of the octagon or wherever you're fighting. So once again, I have my opponent initially took me down, he tripped me down, whatever it is. Now he's gonna try to manage head height. If he can't get to my hips and my legs, he will try to club you down to break you down to a hip. It's not a bad option. But as he grabs me, I immediately peel and I collar tie him. I focus on getting all of his weight going off to his right. As I do that, notice how I flick my left heel to my butt. As he goes to single leg me, I shorten my heel, I put a blocker in place, and once again we sprawl our hips back, pushing off the cage, giving me the movement that I need to switch directions and play that sort of gyrating game around his lower half. So let's do it one last time. Your opponent managed to score the takedown, leave a like while you're here. He's controlling my head. If I don't move fast enough, he's gonna break me down, or he's gonna start to build off his knees, which is even worse for me. So I peel, I go collar tie, I get his head going off to his right, and that's my opportunity to clear my left knee, right? Because he can't officially grab me with his right hand, he has to base out. Now I switch off as he grabs a single, I get my shoelaces on the mat, I get my knee off the ground, which puts a lot of pressure on his left arm, and then I can focus on going behind my opponent's armpits, and in which case I can start to land ground and pound, or in this case, maybe break him down to a hip. That's always a good option too, because now I can focus on beating up Jeremy from all these interesting positions when I'm kind of behind him. Subscribe, leave a like, leave a fist emoji in the comments. It helps the algorithm. Thank you.